Hey, what's going on, all you fantastic and amazing people and fellow Fallout fans? Welcome back to another video. In this video, I once again want to obviously talk about Fallout 76, but more specifically, I want to talk about the new raid that just came out, the Vault 94 raid, and even more specifically, I want to talk about how I think this new raid mode needs matchmaking desperately. What I mean by this, and before we get into this video, I really quickly want to say two things. One, I'm not going to be using any raid footage in the background because I know there's currently a lot of people out there who have not played this. I know there's a lot of console players who have not played this, obviously, and I don't want to spoil anything for anybody out. I don't want to spoil anything for anybody out there because I know it sucks to have new content spoiled for you. This has been the latest content drop that we have got in a while, and I would hate to spoil that for anybody because I know people have been waiting a long time for this new Vault raid content drop. And like I said, I don't want to spoil anything for anybody because if you've played the raid, you know that one of the coolest parts about it is the atmosphere. When you first walk into the Vault and you encounter, your first couple of enemies, it's really cool and unique experience. And I would hate to ruin that for anybody because I think that would really suck because, like I said, this is the first content drop we've gotten in a while. So I won't be using any raid background footage. This is just raw, regular gameplay from a while back. Second thing I want to say is at this current moment in time, I have not completed the raid by myself. I'm a solo player, and I've been playing solo since November, and I have never had need for a group. The reason being, 90% of the time I'm playing, I'm trying to gather content, whether that be trying to find unique weapons and armor, whether that be trying to put together some kind of guide, whether that be, just recording regular background footage, and I need, certain types of background footage, so when I talk, it matches up with what I'm talking about, and stuff like that. So I have not had a need for a group, so mainly I'm a solo player. But with this raid, I tried it solo thinking that it could be possible, that it could be done easily, and I have to tell you, it's absolute hell. The sheer amount of number of enemies is just too much for a solo player, in my opinion. I could take out plenty of enemies out in the open, but when it comes to an enclosed, confined space like the Vault, I get absolutely decimated every time. And since, I kept on dying over and over trying to do this raid solo by myself, it really gave me this idea in my head that this new game mode, this raid, needs matchmaking. I think it would be really cool if there was some type of matchmaking experience when it comes to the raid, or option when it comes to the raid. I think it would be really cool if there was some type of feature where I could look for group, for other people who are doing the raid. If I'm a solo player and, I want to join a group, I want to do the raid with a group because it's much easier, there should be a option to find a group. There should be, a matchmaking option. I think that would be really cool. I know Destiny at one point was experimenting with something similar to this, I believe, where, you could matchmake into a group. If a group, let's say, only had 3 players, you could be the 4th player, or whatever have you. I think that would be really cool, especially with Fallout 76 and its new raid mode. I think it could use a matchmaking mode very much, because I know there's a lot of people out there who don't have full teams, who have tried the raid and who have failed. I know there's full teams who have failed at this raid. So it's hard, and it's even harder without a group. And I think it would be really cool to have some sort of matchmaking option. Whether you're a solo, a duo, or maybe you're a trio that just needs one extra person. I think it'd be really cool if there was some sort of matchmaking option to where I could join a group or look for a group who was also doing the raid across multiple servers. Because sure, I could load up, load back in, load up, load back in, load up, load back in, and wait outside the Vault, and find a group. But that way is extremely hard. A lot of people don't want to group up. Some people are trying to do it solo. Some people already have full groups. Some people don't have their mics on, and, they're all in Discord together talking to each other, and they can't hear you. There's thousands of different, possibilities there. But if there was some sort of matchmaking option for this new Vault 94 raid, I think it would be really cool. I think it would be really cool for solo players to be able to join a full group. I think it would be really cool for, you know, a duo group who's looking for two others to be able to find those two others. I think it would be really cool for, you know, a group of 3 players who need an extra player to be able to pick up an extra player through matchmaking. I think that would be very beneficial to Fallout 76's new raid mode, because it's extremely hard and it's extremely challenging, and it's meant to be extremely hard and extremely challenging. But if you don't have a full group, it really sucks. And I know there's a lot of people out there who don't have a full group, who maybe are solo players, who maybe only have one other friend to play with, or maybe they're only playing with 3 friends. It would be really nice to be able to pick up an extra player, or, you know, join another group if, you know, you're a solo player like myself. I think that would be really awesome if Fallout 76's new raid mode did have some sort of matchmaking system to where, you know, anybody could find a group if they needed to find a group, or if they needed to fill a spot in their group, they could fill a spot in their group through the matchmaking system. I don't know how it would work. Maybe it would have something to do with the terminals you first access to get inside the vault. Maybe it would have something to do with the, you know, a menu when you're starting up the game where you could, you know, hit, okay, I want to do raid mode and search for group, or I want to do raid mode, I'm going to invite my friend, now let's search for group, or whatever have you. I think it would be really cool if there was some sort of matchmaking system in place. I don't know how it would work. There could be millions of different possibilities, but I really think it would be really awesome and really cool if there was some sort of matchmaking system for the new Vault raid for Vault 94. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Do you think it would be really awesome to have a matchmaking system for this new raid? Anyways, love you all. Hope to see you back here in the next one. Leave all your stuff down in the comment section down below. But until next time, remember to stay freaky, and bye-bye, everybody. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.